Well, hello, and welcome back to the T-Spot. Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Maxwell, and today we're going to be talking about something a little more serious. So, I was recently on Facebook, a great news source, I know, saw this article about my hometown, and in case you're new to my channel, I grew up in good old Bethlehem, PA. We've got a star and everything. It's a cute little place. It's a place I call home. This news that I've recently become aware of kind of struck me to my core. And there's this lawsuit against Dunkin Donuts made by a transgender woman who had been working with them. There is a lawsuit for harassment, physical attacking, and murderous threats from customers to this employee. And after these verbal threats and death threats and physical altercations from customers, she told her manager that she did not feel safe in her work environment. And her manager's response was, if you don't feel safe, go home. She goes home and soon finds out that she is no longer employed at Dunkin', as her name is no longer appearing on their weekly schedule. So this goes against Dunkin's rule of a 3-note process. Before you are relieved from Dunkin', it is stated that you get 3 warning notes from Dunkin' management. They completely bypassed all 3 of these notes and let her loose. She was so marginalized for not being the kosher norm, went through the gauntlet working at Dunkin'. She was misgendered by her employee coworkers. Customers would not go to her register because they did not like how she identified. Customers and coworkers wouldn't even let her use the correct bathroom, as they were uncomfortable and wouldn't recognize her as a functioning female in society. She was isolated and marginalized to the point where they put her in the back so no one would have to deal with her. She now lives in Los Angeles, is a homeless trans woman, no money, no place to live, and is filing this lawsuit against a major corporation that violated her most basic human rights. I was interested to see what the public had to say about this new release of information. It was jaw-dropping to see this comment section of how people were still actively misgendering her, poking fun at the fact that men can't wear dresses without being made fun of. I mean, it's 2019. Basically victim shaming this poor woman. She has been so afraid to come forward. I mean, she had physical altercations and death threats from customers. I can't blame this poor woman. With this new news coming at the start of Trans Awareness Week, which spans November 13th through the 19th, with the Trans Awareness Day on the 20th, in remembrance of all the trans lives we have been losing. Here are some simple steps to bridging that gap of understanding and communication. Be sure to ask someone's name along with their pronouns. What do they go by? What is their basic way of being spoken to in this world? Secondly, if you have known someone who is or has gone through transitioning and you know their birth name, don't refer to that as their real name. It's just a label. See who they are, get to know who they are now, and embrace that. And thirdly, be aware of how you use gender in your day-to-day speech, how you interact with groups of people, ladies, gentlemen, generalizations of guys and girls. Kind of throw that to the wayside and be a little more conscious of who you're speaking with and how these conforming societal boxes that we are kind of grown up to put people in really hold no valor. With these 3 steps, I'm sure it makes an immense difference for people who are already struggling in day-to-day life to just be who they are. So if I have any parting words for you guys for Trans Awareness Week, be thoughtful, be open-minded, be accepting and understanding even if you don't quite get it, because your kindness goes a lot further and means the world to these people who get little to none. And if you would like to help Jane Doe out, here is an email address to Dunkin where you could verbally support said individual and voice your concern to this needless action taken against her. So please like, comment, subscribe, follow, and please share so we can get this message out there for this specific Jane Doe, along with many others that have stories that have yet to be told. Happy Trans Awareness Week, and enjoy your day of love.